Welcome to my spectacular deck reviews. Alright, enough of that. More Halloween deck reviews right now. Now we'll look at two more Halloween type decks, the Bicycle Carnival Assassins and Carnival Renegades decks. You gotta admit, nothing screams Halloween more than a guy holding meat cleavers. Anyway, just quickly look at the fronts of the boxes and everything. Top says Bicycle, bottom says Carnival Assassin playing cards and Carnival Renegade playing cards. It's basically a red deck and a blue deck in this series. The red version has a skeleton in a suit with a hat. Looks like he's from one of the Godfather movies in that era of time, and he's holding an old school machine gun. And then there is a coffin on the bottom here, at the bottom of the spade pip, and there's a lot of red blood splatter in the background. This one is essentially the same, except he's got a different top hat, a different type of hat on his head. He's holding a meat cleaver and an axe, and there is a old school bomb on the bottom here, one of those big balls ready to blow up. And this side says Air Kiss and Finish, made in USA, and of course more blood splatter and skulls. What would you expect? And on this side, US Playing Card Company, Erlanger, Kentucky, unlike the first two, which are from, or at least they say they're from Cincinnati. The top, once again, blank. The bottom, this one, it says Big Blind Media, graphics by Sam Hales, and there is a 2 of clubs reveal on the barcode, which tells me this was the first one of the two. Because this one just says Big Blind Media, graphics by Sam Hales, and there's some trademark information, and no barcode, no reveal. So I'm continuing looking at the red one. First, trademark information on the flap. Open it up. We get an ad card by Big Blind Media. This time it's kind of colorful with red on it. And on the back, you will choose the 10 of spades. Yes, a reveal. And you got the same skeleton. This time he's holding some pistols. And he's got a red hat on the bottom here. Of course, you get a double backer. There's the back design. Mirror image, of course. And you get the same guy as on the ad card. Same skeleton with a reddish hat. Lots of red on it, including red skulls in each corner. And then he's holding some pistols. And I'm just noticing something. If you look here, there's like different types of bullets or something. It is actually a one-way back design, almost. It's not entirely mirror imaged. Because what you see on this side here is not what you see on this side. So if you flip it around, obviously you're going to notice a difference. So that's kind of odd. The cards, once again, standard bicycles, major letdown. Joker, here's one of them. It's the same guy. He's got 2 guns behind his back that look like they've just been shot. There's got smoke coming from them. And there's kind of some leaves on the bottom, blood splatter, and all that usual carnival stuff. Ace of Spades, similar to the other ones. It says Carnival Assassins on top. Same type of a spade pip with a guy with a skeleton in it, holding the gun just like on the front of the box. There's a coffin on the bottom, US Point Card Company at the very bottom. Again, here's what it is. Not, some of my favorite aces, but they're alright. And there is another Joker in here somewhere, I believe. Where is he? Ah, alright. Here's the other Joker, same as the first one. The only slight difference is he's got a Free of Diamonds reveal on his hat, which is alright. It's always nice to have reveals on the Jokers. Again, other than that though, it's basically a standard deck of bicycles with a different back design, and custom Jokers, and Ace of Spades. That being said, I would probably give it a 7 out of 10 again. And if you really don't like skulls and stuff like that, just pick up a deck of, like, you know, bicycle enigmas or something like that, because it's basically the same thing. Custom back design, custom Jokers, custom Ace. There's dozens and dozens of decks like that on the market. And again, it's a big letdown, didn't mean to do that, because they don't have custom artwork on the court cards or anywhere else. But other than that, you know, it's a pretty good deck of cards. No, I haven't been actually. One thing I forgot to do, the last video, was fan the cards. They do fan alright. Anyway, let's look at the other deck, which is the Renegades. And again, it's trademark information on the flap. Again, we got a card that basically has the same guy as on the front of the box, with the meat cleaver and the sword axe, I should say, and it says you will choose the 6 of clubs, and of course on the back it's an ad card, and it's all a pretty nice blue color. Oops. And like I said, it's basically the blue deck. There's the back of cards. I don't think I saw the back of the box. Again, very similar to the red deck. We got a guy in a top hat, or whatever type of hat that is. It looks like he's got some swords behind his back. Then we got this here, which is essentially looks like blades, and this big X. It looks like there's more knives or swords all around the edges as well, all around the sides. Now you do get a double backer. And again, yay, more standard bicycle cards. Ace of Spades, just like the front of the box, the guy holding the 2 blades. It says Karnival Renegades on top, US Playing Card Company on the bottom. No big surprise there. And after doing this for 3 other decks, highly unoriginal, because it's basically the same thing with a different character in it. Hard to believe they can come up with so many different types of skeletons to put in the decks. Joker looks like this. It's the same guy in a suit with a hat, it's holding a bomb and a knife, and there's blood splatter. And it's very similar, somewhat similar to the one in the other deck. And in this one, kind of like the other deck, there is a reveal in the top hat. I believe it's the 4 of Spades. I don't know if you can actually see that, but there it is. Again, I can't give it more than a 7 out of 10, even though it's pretty good quality. It dribbles nice, spreads nicely. Everything, just because I feel it's disappointing that they did not do anything with the court cards, considering the style of deck it is. But the same cannot be said about the next couple of decks they released later on, the Dead Eyes and the Dose, which I don't have either of them yet, but I'm planning to get them. In fact, I've ordered a deck of Dead Eyes, but apparently they're sold out everywhere, and the guy's waiting on more. Probably when he gets them, they're actually going to be the new version with a foil box. By the way, they did release a new Karnival Midnight deck. It is basically the same thing as far as I know. Same stock, same finish, same back design, same everything. The only difference, I believe, is that there is a foil box. That's it. It's kind of like Theory 11's new releases, where they just put things in a new box, or they chrome them up with titanium finishes. And it's supposed to be releasing all, if not most of these as well, in the same style and matter. So if you didn't get them the first time around, you can get them again. If you did, and your card is still in good condition like this, why bother? Unless, of course, you haven't gotten any. Like myself, I didn't get the Dead Eyes, so I'm looking forward to getting them. And in the Dose, the Carnival Dose deck, there's going to be a new one coming out. The Dose Redux, apparently it's called. Has a two-way back design, and the box is more like the regular boxes, as opposed to the very plain box that they came out with the first deck. Anyway, I do have one more Carnival deck to review, but that'll be in the next video, I guess. So see you then.